People like to imagine businesses begin with a grand plan, a blueprint, a 5-year strategy, a mission statement framed on the wall. But most don't. More often than not, they begin with somebody who's simply just good at something. Then one customer becomes 2, 2 becomes 20, and before long, there's a sign on the building and a name people trust. Today, that story belongs to Adam Saab, owner of Anytime Locksmith. Because behind every company logo, there's still just a person who decided to build something special.
So today we're here with Adam Saab of Anytime Locksmith in Las Vegas. Adam, how are you doing?
Good. And yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. How did you first get into locksmithing?
Long story, but I'll make it short. Young kid, had a friend that got locked out of his car, and he hired a locksmith to unlock his car. And I think he charged him like $60. And I was like, $60? Wow. And we were waiting there for like maybe 20 minutes. So to me, that guy looked like a hero. Showed up, got us out of a jam.
Sure.
And then it opened up my eyes. I was like, wow, I like that. And then thinking about it, I was like, so there's all these cars out there, all these houses, every key is different. So I'm going to have work forever if I go into that industry.
Sure.
And I tried it out, and it worked out really good for me.
Nice.
It's been a blessing.
So what's kind of been your trajectory in the industry from there to today?
So we do good work, show up on time. We're one of the only companies, I think, in the country that gives the total price over the phone before we show up.
Nice.
So this way, because, you don't want to put customers on the spot where you're trying to charge them something they can't afford. And sometimes, people fall behind on things. So this way, there's no surprises for them. And our prices are very, very, very good prices. We care for the community that we serve.
How long has the shop been here?
So this store has been here, for the early 60s.
Okay.
It was Abel, William Shaft, may he rest in peace. Then his son took over, became A&B Security Group for about 18, 19 years after that.
Mm-hmm.
And then in 99, I came in to get a job here. They didn't hire me, but they said I can do all the car work, And that actually helped me out because it got me in the right direction to get my own business going, to where I had to get a license and that. I was like, oh, okay, so this is how you do it. So yeah, A&B helped me out a lot. Gary, very nice guy.
Nice. And you've been here how long now?
2004.
Oh, wow. Okay.
When it became ours complete.
Nice.
About 22 years now.
Still going strong, huh?
Loving it. Loving every minute of it.
What's the hardest thing to learn in locksmithing?
Obviously, everything is hard to learn.
Mm-hmm.
But once you learn something and you understand why this is done this way, not that way, there's a purpose for everything and there's a procedure, then you see the final result. You get a consistent final result every time. Everything is doable, access control, wiring, networking, camera systems, CCTV, car keys. Most car keys, are programmable right now. They have chips in them, or you gotta get the right key blank from American Key Supply.
Hey.
And then you have the right equipment, and then, and provide that service for people that lose their car keys, lock their keys in their car.
You guys do all of that here, right? You do automotive, retcom, safes, access control, the whole 9 yards.
Cameras, get it all done at one place.
No, I love that.
And that's why we kind of expanded what we do, because we have all these accounts.
Okay.
And then they would ask us hey, do you do cameras or do you do this? So we'd actually send our crew to get licensed and get certificates for the things that we need to do. So we can provide that to our existing client and then just get growing from there. People tell their friends and they tell their neighbors. And
what's something about the locksmithing industry that people outside the industry misunderstand?
They think that everything that locksmiths do should cost so much. A lot of them just pay the high prices when they can call Anytime Locksmith and get a good price. So that's what they don't understand. People think that it costs thousands of dollars to rekey your house. It doesn't. There's a service call involved and there's a charge per lock that we charge, depending on the type of lock. And that ranges between $20 to $30 per lock.
Wow.
So you could see a house that has 3 locks, you're paying about $170, $160 to get the house rekeyed. Where we've seen customers show us receipts from other companies that they've hired, $800, $900 for the same job that we do for under $200.
Wow.
And people not know.
You said this is a family business, right? You told me you made it into a family business, correct?
So yeah, I grew into it.
Mm-hmm.
Then my brothers got older. They used to ride with me when they were like 5, 6 years old. Now they're in their 30s. And my sons were born into the company.
Nice.
Now they're 21 and 24. Everybody does their part.
Everybody does their part. I like that.
And dinners are still together, and mom and dad keep us on track. So it's been a blessing. Like if I wanted to pay somebody to hire all of us, they would have kicked me out. Since I own the place, it's good,
Right. What separates a good locksmith from a bad locksmith?
Every locksmith has the potential to be a good locksmith.
Sure.
Because it's once you know what you're doing, you either know how to do locksmith work or you don't. The good locksmith is the one that gives a good, honest price and lets the customer know what they're getting ahead of time instead of doing the job first and then telling them you owe me that much. And then people are like, I don't have that money. I'll follow you to the bank. What do you mean? This guy's getting his $800 monthly check from his Social Security, and you're charging him that much to rekey 2 locks. So the ethics of it, the morality is just out the door.
Yeah. Any unique or funny or memorable customer stories or experiences?
I mean, many of them.
Okay.
I can't tell you on camera, but I'll tell you one of them. I'll tell you one of them. Okay. It was cool. So I get called like late at night. It was like 2:00 in the morning.
Okay.
This lady can't get into her house. Her key's turning, but the door's not opening.
Okay.
So I thought it was like her latch is stuck or something like that, So I went over there, put the key in the door. She's standing outside with her kids and like big family. So I grabbed her key and I turned it, and I can tell when the lock unlocks all the way, but the door's still not opening. So I put my shoulder into it, and this big dude falls on his back like butt-ass naked, with the girl runs from behind him to the other room.
Oh my.
And then the wife starts screaming, and then the cops came. That was like the funniest thing ever,
What's one of the biggest disasters you've ever seen another locksmith create?
I've seen plenty over the 35 years, but I don't know if you want to call them locksmith. I call them locksmith wannabes.
Wannabes, huh?
They go and they put stickers on the doors of businesses, and then the people that work there, they think it's the management company or the actual building put those numbers that wants you to call them when you need something done to your door. So
they're calling them,
and then they're calling them, and these guys show up for a job that I do for $300. They charge over $2,000, and then the job is still not done right. Well, they'd have to call a real company like me or A&B or to go out and fix the job.
Name some tools that you can't live without. Some tools, brands, products that have really been trustworthy for you.
Milwaukee for all our electronic tools like drills and grinders, and we also sell. If you guys need some, stop by and see us. And then machines for key programming. You got the Smart Pro and
Auto Pro Pad,
car opening tools, and then obviously your pliers and the extension of your hand for
Now see the machines, you got a Triton up there. Is there Black Widows?
And the good old file.
Yeah.
That's how I started. Had none of this stuff.
Right, with none of that stuff. Just the old school everything manual, right? But how often do you lock yourself out of places?
So in the past 34 years, I've done it once.
Hey, not too bad.
And I didn't want to call my brothers because I didn't want to hear it for the rest of my life. Now they're going to hear it after this, obviously. So I called one of my friends that's a locksmith, like, hey, don't tell my brothers, but I'm locked out. It was 4:00 in the morning, too, so the guy showed up and he was like, started taking pictures of me while he's opening my car, It wasn't my fault, man. I was leaving this community, and this guy was like, bro, the lady called you like 10 minutes ago. Like, that's awesome. You showed up so quick. I was like, oh, we always like, do you have some cards? I was like, yeah, absolutely. Let me grab you one. So I grabbed a couple of cards, coming out to hand him the card, and the door shut like halfway. And I was like, locksmith locked out. How embarrassing. So I didn't want to call my broski, so I called my friend.
Yeah, no, I mean, it happens. You know what I mean?
He kept a secret.
What's your experience with aftermarket versus OEM?
It depends on what we're talking about. If we're talking about like the electronic car keys, I mean, aftermarket works. It's got its price, it's got its clients.
Sure.
But me personally, I prefer the OEM.
Sure.
Just because it was made just for that, know, and the manufacturer knows better because he made that car, So I'd rather go that. But then sometimes, like, not everybody can afford to pay that price. We give them that a little bit cheaper price.
You have the options, right?
Exactly. Like I said, we want to help everyone, not just the rich people, and people that can afford it. People that can't afford it, we work with them sometimes. Like I said, we would try to be a good member of the community because this community has taken care of us for all these years and made us the number one.
Tell me about your experiences shopping with American Key Supply.
I used to shop with a company called IDN, right?
Okay.
And they had a couple young guys in there, school friends. We'd go in there, and I had my candy dispensing machines in there. I was making money on the side too. Like you do things as you grow.
Right.
And then they closed their office here in town, and then the person who used to work with them switched over to Intermountain Lock Supply. So I followed him there, and I'm the type of guy that doesn't call you and ask you a price. Like, I need a product, send it to me.
Wow.
I see how much I paid for it. I do my profit on it to get, and then I sell it. And so I don't like shop around and all that good stuff. And then I had one of my friends, the friend that unlocked my car at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
He helps me out with car keys most of the time. He's like, hey, just go to American, man. They're nice guys. I'm like, man, let me go try it out. I went there one time. They had a different location right down the street.
Sure.
And now that you guys have the nice big building there too, so we get there too. And then, like you said, once people know that we do car keys, start doing more work, and it snowballed in a good way.
Yeah. And
it's been a blessing.
Great. I'm glad to hear that. And I mean, that's why we're here. We like to tell the stories and help you guys, get your word out of what you offer. Because a lot of people, until you have that situation where you're locked out or you need something, a locksmith, you don't know all what they can do. Even myself, before I got in this industry, if I needed my car key done or something, I went to a dealership because I didn't even know I had options.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I didn't know those options existed.
Try to save you at least 50% off the dealer price.
Do you think locksmithing is more technical or more people oriented?
You gotta be both.
50-50?
You gotta be good with people, and you gotta be good with your hands, and you gotta have a good brain that sees things a little differently. The way I see things since I was a kid is I look at something, I'm like, whoever invented it is not much brighter than me. He put this lever there to cause this to happen, or this to do that. Nothing in there is just for looks, things there. So when you look at something like that, there's no lock that we can't take apart, rebuild, fix, replace, upgrade, make it better. Just because we dealt with that. Speaking of that, I invented a lock.
You invented a
lock that I sold to multiple companies.
Nice. What's unique about this lock?
So what's unique about it is I had a roommate when I was a kid.
Okay.
And he gave one of the keys to one of his girl cousins. So I was at the house one time, all comfortable with a couple of friends, and then his cousin walked into the house without knocking, which was a weird situation because so I was like, there's got to be a lock out there that when you're inside, you can just disengage to where whoever had the key can't even get in.
Okay.
So I went looking for a lock to buy, and I couldn't find one. So I made one.
Oh, wow.
Once I made it, I got the patent on it, sent it out to a few companies. One of the companies ended up making it, doing really well.
Very cool. Yeah, I dig that, What are your favorite parts about working in this industry, and what are your least favorite parts?
The least thing that I like about this, when we do those evictions, people that don't pay, we gotta, get them out of their place.
It's a darker.
It feels dirty. It feels dirty. Like they look at you like you're the reason this is happening. Yeah. You're like, I'm just doing my job, So it kind of hurts a little bit, but then, like I told you, I looked into numbers that you can actually give people to help them with housing, with food, with shelter. So that's, at least we know that we have things in place for people.
You like being the hero, you don't like being the bad guy.
Yeah, man. Once you get used to being the hero, it kind of sucks to be the bad guy, because it don't feel right, and it's hard to sleep like that, My most favorite parts is when you show up and help somebody that's stuck, that's down on,
down on their luck there.
Yeah, and they feel like the world is closing on them. You show up and you unlock their car, or you make them a car key, and then let them know it's not the end of the world, and they feel good about it. Like that guy, I felt he was a hero, so I try to be that hero to other people,
Like that. So one final question. What's next for Anytime Locksmith? What's goals moving forward? I mean, obviously you've built a really great thing here. I've seen customers coming in and out the whole time we've been here, which is good. But what's next? What's future goals?
I've accomplished my goals.
Okay.
And right now it's up to the next generation that's going to be taking over, my kids. They got a lot of plans in mind. And
so your main focus is, the younger generation, passing and leaving it in good hands, right? Making sure.
Exactly. And then they went to school for that. Me, I was still in high school when I started.
Right.
These guys went to school for economics and then business.
Oh, wow. I think that's about all we have for this interview portion.
I thank you so much.
I appreciate you so much for letting us come in and talk to you and get to know you and see your shop. And
I appreciate you guys coming by and thinking about us and putting us on the map.
Nice.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
We have a little gift because we do have sponsors from our manufacturing sponsors who sponsor our shows. We got for you this lab pinning mat, so that's for you. from Lab. Another little gift from one of our show sponsors. A little travel coffee mug from Olympus Locks.
Nice.
So, those are for you. Just a little thank you for
That's
being
awesome. No, thank you guys
being
so
here
much.
with us today and doing this. So
I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Hey, I appreciate you so much for your time.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much. Good talking to you. And if you ever need any good locksmith work, come see me. I know you know a lot of locksmith over there.
All right, yeah, I got it. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, my brother.
It's easy to assume every locksmith does the same job: unlock a door, cut a key, start a car. But spend enough time on the road and you realize that's like saying every chef cooks the same meal. Same profession, completely different people. Different philosophies, different stories, different ways of solving the exact same problem. That's why I keep making these trips. Not because I'm searching for the perfect locksmith. I'm searching for the next interesting conversation. And so far, every stop has reminded me that the best part of the journey was never the destination. It was the person who opened the door.